think I was trading around a 5K account from like January through March, bro. I lost like 6K. I don't know what to do. And once I joined your mentorship from end of May, my 10K account to now is like 24K, bro.
Oh, so that means like the past 2 months you made about 14 grand?
Yeah, yeah. I took my first profit last week, like 2,500, just so I could pay for that vacation that my wife and I had. 5 days out on the beach, no obligations. Honestly, I wish I started way earlier.
What's up, everybody, man? Today I'm here with my student, Sean. One of my top students inside my program for the mentorship. He's had some really great success. He's been crushing it. So I wanted just to share his journey and like allow him to like tell everybody like, how he's doing, man.
Yeah, for sure. Excited to get to it.
Yes, sir, man. So I guess first and foremost, like, what's like your name, like where you're from and kind of like what do you kind of do currently?
Yeah, so my name's Sean from Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been a registered nurse for over 10 years and got kind of burnt out, especially through COVID, bro. Before COVID hit, I was actually looking at long-term investments and day trading and stuff, but then COVID hit, I got backed up. I actually have a couple clients that are day traders, and I hit them up and I was like, hey, like, who do you follow? What's your technique? Who are your mentors and stuff? And they sent me a lot of resources, but nothing was like promising, man. A lot of furus, all these fake people showing off their Lambos, Ferraris, crazy ass mansions, and all this and that. And I'm like, something's not right here. So that's when I started following you, man, on Instagram. I'm like, this guy seems legit. You're not trying to like sell courses, buy this, buy that. I joined your Discord. I looked through everyone's history. I actually backtracked their history of where they started, where their gains were. I'm like, I got to do my own research, and everything seemed pretty promising. Hit you up, and here I am, man.
Man, that's amazing. I love to hear it, man. Where kind of were you into your trading career? Like what like how was your success and then kind of how would you like describe like where you overall into your trading career?
Oh man, that's gonna be a rough story to tell. So, I actually started trading in September of 2024. Like, think I was trading around a 5K account, and in the span of 3 months, I got like $900 profit. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm getting something. I think
Yeah.
it's working. I scaled up, and man, from like January through March, bro, I lost like 6K. I was like, oh my God, like, I don't know what to do. And then that's when I met my clients, started doing some research. And once I joined your mentorship, the first 4 weeks, I don't know, we talked about because I was actually trading on a margin account. Like, I had 25 or like 30K in this margin account. So I was levering shares at like 100K value, dude. And
Yeah.
I lost a lot of that too. And then, when we talked and you're like, scale your account down, I scaled way down, way, way down. And at the start of the mentorship for the first 4, 6 weeks, I was only putting in like 200, maybe $300 a trade. Um, and then after that 6 weeks, started seeing some consistency. The next few weeks, I was scaling up. And dude, from end of May, my 10K account to now is like 24K.
Oh, so that means like the past 2 months you made about 14 grand?
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of made you want to like, take that step to actually invest into mentorship to kind of like, make like a 180 into your career?
To be honest, man, I was desperate. Um, I knew that what I was doing wasn't right. I was missing something. Like I knew all these tools, freaking ICT, fib levels, trend lines, support resistance, supply demand. It goes on and on, man. But like to put it all together, like just didn't make sense to me. And I just kept losing money. And I'm like, why am I losing money if I know all these tools that should make me profitable, right? Like all this technical analysis and all this shit. But I was still losing money. So yeah, when I started following you on Instagram, started kind of tracking everyone's history and gains, I was like, this looks legit. So I kind of took a leap, man. And all I can say is I'm glad I did. Um, because it's just been it was like a quantum leap from being unprofitable to making an amount that I could never imagine from myself like earlier this year.
That's a blessing, man. Because like you work full time, so to make 14,000 in 2 months, like how long would that typically take you at your job?
That would be at least like 3 months, man.
Right. Man, that's huge, man. And I guess like, because making 14K sounds so appealing and sounds like crazy numbers, but I guess like what kind of helped you the most into your career to be like, to make that money and to like, to find a success for yourself?
Honestly, scaling my account down and seeing the consistency over the profit was like kind of that turning point. And like you said, like seeing the percentage profit rather than the actual dollar value gave me that confidence like I can scale my account and make the same percentage. I don't need to focus on the dollar amount because that just naturally came, bro.
How was like your overall experience like the mentorship? And like I guess like what do you feel like from the program stuck out to you the most? That kind of helped you going from like, being unprofitable, not feeling satisfied with your results to now like, actually getting profiting into this bag.
One of the biggest things for me is good habits. Like I have a checklist that I look at every freaking day. Like it's not like a checklist of like draw these levels, draw this and that. It's like what are your emotions like for the day and how am I going to combat those emotions given that I see my trade going against me or if I feel like this overwhelming greed that like man, my position is doing great. I need to freaking full port my account. How am I going to control that?
Like how important do you feel like it was for you to receive homework?
It's a major point, major point in my success because it gives me that preparation time for the market because man, that first hour and a half of the market is insane with volatility. And if I'm not prepared, if I just try to open the chart without any reference, without any knowledge of those key areas, like I might as well be gambling, bro.
Right.
Like just is what it is. But so that homework every day keeps me in check by making sure I know what I'm looking at for the day. And if I don't see those things, why am I trading something I don't see?
What's some wins that like you feel like you have taken from your trading career, like into real life that like maybe like you want to share with someone watching?
My patience that I've learned in the market is definitely transferring over to like my personal and like social life. Like that patience and that like calmness to not overreact.
And like a lot of traders, they focus a lot on making profits and daily and weekly gains. Like, how important is it to actually withdraw profits to you?
So yeah, I took my first profit last week, like 2,500, just so I could pay for that vacation that my wife and I had, 5 days out on the beach, no obligations. And that really sparked that thing in me that's like, this is the kind of life I want to live, man. Being able to make what I make at my full time job in a matter of a few days, and then being able to put that profit to like my time made me realize like I value my time more than anything because, dude, I could die tomorrow. And it's like, what do I have to show for it? Working 4 days a week and missing out on my family, friends, and social events that I want to do. Uh, no, man, like the market has given me that time to enjoy life.
Yeah, man, that's beautiful. And like you said that you were able to, basically make thousands of dollars in the market, and then you were able to withdraw 2,500 and then put it towards a vacation for yourself and your family. And like you kind of realized in that moment that like, wow, like you're trading for yourself. And of course, this is great money, but after you paid yourself, you were actually able to enjoy a vacation and realize how important it is to actually live in your life.
Being able to take those profits and just invest in myself. So eventually I don't have to be working full time, trading and being a nurse. It's I can feel the future of like that freedom that I want for myself and my wife.
What's kind of like your favorite part about the program for the mentorship, man?
I've taken so much value in all aspects of it, whether it's from being able to talk with the other mentees and getting feedback from them if there's one thing that I could say that really started me off is your daily checklist with finding a daily bias and what makes a good trade. Those two things like are on top of my list on my daily checklist.
People always want to trade, make money online, and kind of like change their whole entire life around. But how important is it to you, as someone who's successful, making five figures a month from trading, to have like a good community around you? And also, how's like our community as well?
Dude, the community is freaking awesome. Like I've gotten a lot of DMs, friend requests from people asking for me to like help them out and give them calls. But I've done the same with other people to get like some insight and feedback. And everyone's 100% real, man. Everyone's super transparent, super open to educating each other and just helping each other out. I love that because no one's like trying to one up each other. We're all in this together trying to make like this journey work for us. And it's crazy that a lot of people, including myself, still work full-time jobs and are trying to, make this happen. And to be around like-minded people and people who are in the same boat as me, it's uplifting. In my personal life, no one trades. It's very lonely. I try to talk to my wife about it, but she hates the market. And I would say the only person that I have to talk to about it is my brother who just joined your mentorship not too long ago. Um, so it is a lonely journey out here because even my brother lives in a different state. But having that, community with the mentees has just kind of been that, like, okay, I'm not alone. And there are people I can reach out to, even though they not may not be here, they're more than willing to help me.
And I wanted to touch on that quickly too, because like I recently spoke to one of my other students, Destiny. She works full time. She does hair, she has like a business, and she's still making about 25K per month from trading. She made 3K probably the other day, and it's just like phenomenal. And she invited one of her girls into our program, and she's doing well too. And you found success into our program, and you invited your brothers into the chat. So I want to say, man, I'm looking forward to seeing him have similar, wins as you, similar overall success. I guess last thing, like, if someone's just kind of on the fence right now, they're watching this video, they're like, dang, I don't know what to do. As far as getting an education, like, how important do you feel like it is for like new traders or maybe someone who's like, struggling to into the career to actually find mentorship to actually go to the next level?
Just jump the gun, man. Like, just take that leap of faith, and this community is going to jumpstart your freaking career like no other. I was skeptical at first. I'm not going to lie, bro. I was super skeptical at first, but seeing my success now in a matter of months is just insane. Like, I would have never imagined myself in my position now. And to that person that's thinking about it, just jump the gun, and we're here to freaking help you. And the community is here to help you. And as long as you put the work and the time and effort in, it's going to happen. Honestly, I wish I started way earlier than I did.
Yes, sir, man. And honestly, Sean, like I said, I'm super proud of you, man. This is literally the start of big things for you guys. This guy, Sean, right here, is a very hard worker. He put the work in early. He applied himself. He did his homework, and now he's reaping all of his rewards for himself. So if y'all want to get a part of this program and get started, links are below into the description. And we look forward to seeing you guys into the community. God bless you guys. Peace.